Hello. All right. Time for lesson 25. I do not know what anything is for. Purpose is meaning. Today's idea explains why nothing you see means anything. Do you remember from our first lessons? Nothing I see means anything. We're getting to a deeper explanation of that concept. Today's idea explains why nothing you see means anything. You do not know what it is for. Therefore, it is meaningless to you. Everything is for your own best interests. That is what it's for. That is what it's for. That is its purpose. That is what it means. It is in recognizing this that your goals become unified. It is in recognizing this that what you see is given meaning. You perceive the world and everything in it as meaningful in terms of ego goals. These goals have nothing to do with your own best interests because the ego is not you. This false identification makes you incapable of understanding what anything is for. As a result, you're bound to misuse it. When you believe this, you will try to withdraw the goals you have assigned to the world instead of attempting to reinforce them. Another way of describing the goals you now perceive is to say that they are all concerned with personal interests. Since you have no personal interests, your goals are really concerned with nothing. In cherishing them, therefore, you have no goals at all. And thus, you do not know what anything is for. So obviously what this is getting at is when you think, life is about having money or power or any of these things that have to do with elevating what you believe is you, the body, this is not actually what this world is for. And since the body dies, this means it doesn't really exist. It's not really the real you. And so anything associated with the needs of the body as you perceive yourself is really not about anything because it's not about what you're really looking for. The real you behind the body, your real self, can't really need anything in this world. And so we think bad things are happening to us when in reality, it's really about trying to get to your real self behind the body and get that self what it needs. And those goals are always collective in nature, not, oh, this is so great for me. So that's kind of what it's starting to step on, is what you think is in your best interest is actually sort of not in your best interest. And when you don't get those things, you think the world is picking on you, but in actuality, it's working for you, trying to get to your higher self and meet those needs. Before you can make any sense out of the exercises for today, one more thought is necessary. At the most superficial levels, you do not recognize purpose. Yet purpose cannot be understood at these levels. For example, you do not understand that a telephone is for the purpose, For example, you do understand that a telephone is for the purpose of talking to someone who is not physically in your immediate vicinity. What you do not understand is what you want to reach him for. And it is this that makes your contact with him meaningful or not. So in other words, you think you're just contacting someone for some light, worldly reason, but there's something deeper going on. And because you don't know about that, you can't actually get the real purpose of what you're doing. It is crucial to your learning to be willing to give up the goals you've established for everything. It's easy, right? The recognition that they are meaningless rather than good or bad is the only way to accomplish this. The idea for today is a step in this direction. 6 practice periods, each of 2-minute duration, are required. Each practice period should begin with a slow repetition of the idea for today, followed by looking about you and letting your glance rest on whatever happens to catch your eye near or far. Important or unimportant, human or non-human, with your eyes resting on each subject you select. Say, for example, I do not know what this chair is for. I do not know what this pencil is for. I do not know what this hand is for. Say this quite slowly without shifting your eyes from the subject until you've completed the statement about it. Then move on to the next subject and apply today's idea as before. So 6 practice periods, 2 minutes each time. Like I said, if you get that app, it'll flag you on when to do it. And you're just going to look about you and say, I do not know what this bed is for. I do not know what that fan is for. I do not know what this hand is for. There you go. Happy lesson 25.